Hello and welcome to Teenage Brain, Section 5, Lesson 4, Revision. Before we get started with this lesson, let's review our culminating task prompt. Students will use their knowledge of the teenage brain to answer the culminating task question. Does being a teenager positively or negatively affect one's decision-making? You will need to be sure to address and refute at least one counterclaim in your response. Today you will read a partner's draft and provide feedback. Then you will write a final draft of the culminating task essay. For this lesson, you will need your culminating writing task draft. Here are the learning targets for this lesson. Can you recognize where ideas in a peer's essay need more support? Can you use feedback from peers to strengthen writing? You are going to read the prompt and ask your partner the question. What kind of organization best suits this type of prompt? You will need to make sure that your work is organized in a clear and coherent way that is logic and appropriate to the type of prompt. As you work through this activity, I want you to think about the following. What is this prompt asking you to do? What text is this prompt asking you to address? What are some important verbs in this prompt? You will have 5 minutes to complete this activity. Now you will read your partner's work and underline the thesis statement, circle any supporting claims, and draw a square around any evidence used to support these claims. You will make any necessary revisions to your own work. As you complete this activity, I want you to think about the following. What are the different parts of your thesis statement? Do you provide adequate textual evidence for supporting each claim? What can you add to your claim to make it more clear? What can you delete from your claim to make it more clear? What details must you add to make sure your claim communicates your conclusion about the text? What evidence from the text supports your claim? How can you revise your claim to be based on evidence from the text? How can you revise your claim to make it more specific or original? You will have 30 minutes to complete this activity. Now you will read your partner's work, noting any errors in usage or mechanics. Then you will make any necessary edits to your own work. You will need to review the Conventions Reference Guide to be able to complete the activity. As you complete this activity, I want you to think about the following. What errors in usage are present in the draft? What errors in mechanics are present in the draft? You will have 10 minutes to complete this activity. Now you will type the final draft of your essay. You will need to be sure to conform to the established style guidelines. As you complete this activity, I want you to think about the following. What are the different parts of your thesis statement? Do you provide adequate textual evidence for each supporting claim? What details must you add to make sure your claim communicates your conclusion about the text? What evidence from the text supports your claim? You will have 20 minutes to complete this activity. Congratulations! You have completed Section 5, Lesson 4 of the Teenage Brain Unit. In this lesson, you recognized where ideas in a peer's essay need more support and used feedback from peers to strengthen your own writing.